Hello everybody, how you guys doing today? So today we're going to go over the M4A1 and the AK47 CSGO and compare it to 1.6 and Source. So let's first start off with the spray. I don't like a lot of videos that people do because they don't really teach you how to use the guns properly and how the spray actually works. So let me show you. So this is from a pretty medium range on what the spray will look like, and let me do one more for you. And let's do a third. I moved back a little bit here, just this way. Okay, so the biggest thing you guys need to know about the spray, almost everybody knows that there is a T spray in this game, where it makes a T on the wall pretty much with the sprays. So it's going to go up, and it's going to go either left or right, and then it'll go most of the time back to the right here again. So let's say it starts out going up to the right, it's going to go left, then back right and hold, or it'll go up left, then right again. Now from what I've noticed, most of your bullets when you're spraying is staying on the right part of this spray. Not many go on the left, as you can see here, so it starts out here. You can see the majority stay either within the middle or on the right. So what that means is when you guys are spraying, you need to make sure, let's say this is middle across right there, when you are spraying, you want to pull down to the left more. So, for instance, because most of your bullets will tend to go to the right. Let me just get some money here real quick. More bullets. Now, the next thing you guys need to know about the spray pattern is the first couple of bullets. This is probably the most important thing because in CSGO you really don't want to spray. You can at close range and you can get away with it, and there's going to be a lot of great players who can spray, but for the majority of people, you're going to want to do either a 2-shot burst, a 3-shot burst, or you want to tap. And I think it kind of goes hand in hand with 1.6, especially with the recoil in this game. It's pretty similar. Now, the difference between all these games is this first couple of bullets. In 1.6, you're going to have 4 bullets, your first 4, that are going to be pretty much within each other's range, and then your 5th bullet's just going to fly up to the sky. Obviously, it's not going to be that high, but it's going to bounce. In CS Source, you actually get 5 bullets. And I'm basing all this off on the Colt first. And then your 6th bullet is going to fly up. But there's a difference. In CSGO, as you can see here, it's only your first 3 bullets that are going to be accurate, or at least somewhat controllable. You can even see here that you got a double shot, which happens occasionally. So, it really just depends on what the engine wants you to do. So like you can see here, this is a double dot too. It's kind of hard to tell, but it actually just went over each other, and then this was the 3rd and then the 4th bullet. This tells you that when you are bursting in this game, you want to do 2 to 3 shots. And you can tell here that the 4th bullet normally is always the one that starts your actual spray pattern. So here's an example. Let me get a wall here. So let's say you want to do a 2-shot burst. This is what it's going to look like. So when you're doing this, you can do it a little bit fast. I feel like it's a lot faster than 1.6 and Source when you're bursting in this game, but that's just my opinion. And you can tell that it's almost pretty accurate every time. So if you're going to 2-shot burst, you want to aim for the head. 2 shots will kill somebody with a Colt, compared to the AK, which is a 1-shot. You can also do a 3-shot burst with the Colt and still be okay. And here's an example. So, as you can tell, at a pretty close range, it's going to be all accurate. Except for like this one, sometimes this will happen where you do get a pretty decent gap. So what this means is, I found that when you are shooting with 3 bullets, let's say this is the model head right here, with that bullet, depending on how far back you are is where you're going to want to aim on the body. Because in this game, when it comes to distances, more so than Source and 1.6, is that your bullet actually flies. If you watch the tracer here, you'll see. You can see sometimes it won't go straight where you want it, depending on the distance, because it will flare out a little bit. So if you're going to do a 2-shot burst, you want to do it straight to the head, which will be okay, because normally they will be pretty accurate. And then if you're going to do a 3, I would always aim a little bit lower, maybe the upper chest and neckline. Oop. There you go. So that was 4 bullets there, but you can tell that the 3rd bullet went here on that last one. So that would be pretty much right at the head. You will have to get used to the game at how far away you should actually burst and spray. It's really just going to be up to you guys. I can't really tell you because there's a lot of different angles in this game and situations that you're going to want to use it. If you're lucky, I might go over like certain maps and spots that you can do it in, but it just really depends. Now let's just look at the AK real quick. There's not going to be too much difference from the Colt and AK besides the damage being different. Bought the wrong gun. 1 second. Alright. And the spray, when you spray, let me show you. There's going to be a lot more gaps within the actual bullet, and the rate of fire of the AK is different. This is a really exaggerated spray here on the first 3 bullets. So as you can tell, the first 2 bullets overlapped and then the third one jumped. This is normally what's going to happen with the AK. Sometimes you'll get lucky and your second bullet goes there, but a lot of times it does double up with the AK from what I've noticed. With that being said, you guys need to make sure that you are 2-shot bursting with the AK. I wouldn't do anymore. If you do, I was messing around trying to control the first like 3 or 4 shots of the AK with the bullet as like a burst, and this is kind of what I came up with. Let me show you. So you can see when I pull down, I got that first 4 bullets kind of within the same range. So if you want, you guys can practice on that instead of doing a 2-shot burst, pulling down and doing like a 4-shot burst pull. I have a feeling if you get good at that, you'll probably end up killing them with the first shot, with either the 3rd or 4th bullet, since it should hit the head if you're pulling down right. But for most people, I just suggest doing either a 2-shot burst or a 1-tap. Other than that, the last thing I want to go over is when you are using rifles, when you guys are peeking people, you can quick peek people in this game without them really seeing you because of the interpolate. You have the advantage in this game like you do in Source when you're peeking somebody. So, for instance, let's say... Let me find a good wall here. We'll do it right here. So, let's say there's a guy here. When you guys peek out, you can easily one-shot somebody and make it be accurate, as you can see there. Obviously, this is at a close range. You can also do it far. A good example of this, too, would be in B-Halls on Inferno. If you're a terrorist and you come up the stairs and you pre-shoot, right when you peek out, he won't even see you. If you get lucky, you get that headshot. So that is a little technique that you guys can do when you're fighting somebody. You can even come around spraying like this. Because on the other screen here, it's going to be delayed just a little bit. And it's just enough to make the other person not react quick enough. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see if I can get some more videos to you guys. Thanks, bye.